Hello and welcome back to Rare Intuitive Gems. Before I get started, I'm going to do a really quick prayer. God, angels, ancestors, and guides, please guide me to the collective's energy, only helping me guide them for their highest good and their highest good only. Remove me and allow me to be the pure channel for the white light. Archangel Michael, come in and protect me as I channel these messages. Archangel Raphael, protect the hearts of all involved. Archangel Uriel, as well as Metatron, come in and give me as well as the collective clarity. Okay, so I have been channeling for you guys for 3 days, so something is going to take place in the next 3 days. Heavy emphasis on the 27th, the 28th, and the 5th. All those numbers are significant, or days are significant. So if you're seeing this at a later time, then those days are extremely significant. So let me just jump right into the channel messages. The TV show Hey Arnold, as well as Recess, but what I kept getting is someone either is trying to get someone's attention that's named Arnold, or because I kept seeing Arnold. Also, there is, I'm here, what I just heard was there's someone that is trying to, it's like a ambush, but they want to be seen. A Uzi is significant, a submarine. When I know that a Uzi is a submachine, but that was made in Israel, but I kept seeing submarines. So all of that may be significant. There's a situation where you're going to be looking in the eyes of a wolf. So you're going to know that this person is very cutthroat. There's a person that they know is going to be there's a person that is, when you get in their midst, that their energy is not pure. This person is either trying to intimidate you or trying to see if you're easily intimidated. Also, there's something that's coming in fast. Express is what I kept getting. Also, the letters G, R, O, E, F, L, all significant. Also, she arms. I don't know how that holds significance, but how I'm seeing, I saw it, the way I saw it initially was someone bearing arms. But then now I'm seeing someone women's arms interlocking. So all of that may be significant. Also, dead possums. Right now, I can't think of what the significance is of dead possums, but there's some significance there. I kept getting like cemetery energy. So someone is, I'm getting like a complete ending. Something has been building to this point. So I'm getting like an energy of like someone's been poking a bear until this outcome. You can tell that someone that is in your energy or someone is kind of out of place. It's like you go into I'm hearing a job, but I'm seeing a grocery store. Like you walk in a grocery store and someone is more focused on making eye contact with you instead of shopping, or watching what you're doing instead of shopping. But in a work, since I heard work, what could be going on is this is their job, or if this is in a work environment, then this could be someone that's like a new hire, or you're new to a location or a unit or area, or someone new that's coming on is trying to be intimidating. All right. Also, there's a 50-50 split that's about to happen. There's something that's going to be newsworthy or is going to hit the news stations. Havana is significant. I got its acid, a toxic, Q8. So I know a Q8 is a truck, but a Q8 may be significant. A yellow truck. I kept seeing a lot of pickup trucks. Someone is rushing and they're not paying attention because they're trying to take some type of action somewhere. There is, like, going back to like that out of place energy. It's like I'm getting, there's like a person that, like a street guy that is like a sergeant, that's a police officer, that is like a mayor, someone that's kind of, you wouldn't expect, or you met them when they were in the streets or when they were undercover or something, and so you didn't connect that they could possibly be like in this position of some sort. But I kept getting like an unlikely pair. So yeah, there's something that is about to pick up. There's action that God is getting, just steady saying, like, action, sir, action. There's some action that's coming in. 835, which is, when you break it down, it's 8-8, is in the physical. That's what 8 stand for, in the physical. The more 8, the more present it will be. So it's in our realm. It's about to happen soon. But I'm getting like a truck full of chickens. But when I just looked down and saw it, I saw it as like a military grade vehicle that everybody in there is afraid. I'm seeing SWAT. I'm seeing everybody in there. I'm seeing their thoughts. I'm seeing their hands sweating. So, like I said, there's some type of ambush type of energy that's going to happen or is happening soon. 1953 is significant. I'm going to come back to that. Also, Dallas is significant. The name, it could be a name or the location. Wanda, 0155011, all significant. Also the numbers 58, 58, 30, 30, 33, and the number 15, all significant. Said, or the initial CDE, is significant. I kept getting like a bird giving you information, or a bird trying to tell you which way to go. But if this isn't a bird in your life currently, like you could tell that there's something that they're trying to get your attention about, then this could be someone's nickname, because that's what I got initially when I wrote it. Black butterflies, the color black means transformation. There's some type of change, something being transmuted. The name Amber also is significant. And I kept getting like someone that is from the north that's moving to the south, or someone that's in the south that packs light when they go up north. All of that is significant. Or they need to pack light. If they are going, they're north, because I kept getting northern light. This could be a location. This could be an item. Place the energies where they go. But, so I looked up what was 1953. What happened in the year 1953. And these are the things that stood out to me. There was the Korean War, July the 27th. So there could be something exposed or something about a war. Chemical is what I just heard. So some type of chemical warfare that's going on, or that will be going on. Queen Elizabeth II was crowned. Cambridge announced their structure of DNA molecules, and I got very heavily. Before I even wrote this down, I have another paper that I was channeling on, but I've misplaced it. So I kept getting like DNA, and I kept getting Cambridge. Cambridge kept coming out. Texas kept coming out. And tornadoes. So in 1953, Waco had a tornado that was the most deadly in history. Also, the Soviet Union was breaking democratic relations with Israel. So heavy emphasis on these areas. Michigan, Great Britain, New Zealand, the United Nations, China, North and South Korea, also Germany, and then a stroke. All of that is significant. February the 28th, July the 27th, and March the 5th. All significant. And I don't know. Okay, so I got also the number 886. And I don't know if I said this already, but it means set yourself free from materialism. But in Chinese, when they're online chatting, if they type this, then that means goodbye. So the overall energy is like there's something that is about to come to an end. You're about to see the true enemy, and the ambush that has been happening, or that they have been trying to do. Someone is about to see it. Like the real reason, I'm seeing cemeteries now. I'm seeing plots. So this could be something that's going, this war, it could be a war that's about to start that's going to be extremely deadly. Tell me more. Give me clarity on these channel messages, please. I'm getting their significance around someone's structure. The cards that came out was just breathe, but this is like a spirit, their soul talking to their physical. So this could be significant where there's a need to ground, there's a need to get connected or get one with one another. Also, the heart chakra came out. So there is some type of social identity that's attached to this whole situation. And whatever this is that is going on, it's going to bring some type of balance. I'm seeing that it doesn't seem that way, but in the grand scheme of things, it's going to bring in balance. I'm hearing make it make sense. So, okay. Somebody is trying to understand why all of these things that are happening are continuously happening. They feel they're asking or needing relief from this, or they want to move on from this situation. Significance, this is something that hits home, something that touches your heart. You feel some type of compassion or sympathy or empathy for this situation. Clarify, please. The number 4, so 444, protection around this situation. God wants you to be prepared that this is about to happen. So in the area that I'm from, I don't know about other areas, but we used to have this pastor, G.E. Patterson, used to come on, and one of his famous in my area, and one of his famous commercials was put down something, put down something else, get away from the in crowd, get closer to God, and that's what I just heard. So there's a need for you to kind of move away from the social constructs in your area and get to a place of preparing to get closer to God. This is all right. Let's see. Oh gosh, I don't understand why it failed. Alright, there is a purpose for everything. So something is not stable where you think it is, or there was something that was not stable, some structure is falling down. I'm hearing falling by the wayside. Yeah. This is an opportunity for, I have a read that's like the order of finding the order and strength in chaos. I'm picking that energy up where this is an opportunity for you to get closer to what your soul wants, your connection with your spirit team. This is that type of opportunity to find balance in the unconditional love for other people and remove yourself from the mental restraints that's here. With all of these swords, it's a mental conflict. There's some type of something that has you all in your head. And this is going on in the physical. Whatever this is something that's going on in your life. Something that's going on in the world around you, in your world or in the news that is affecting you, affecting your day-to-day. But what you fail to realize is there's action that must be taken. You see this, you're feeling this, but there's a need for you to take action. Like, you've prepared. Now God is like, okay, so move on it. Whatever it is that you feel guided to do. Because look at her. It's like some type of innocence that you have in this situation. That you're being guided. You're being guided to take action. You have angels that are protecting you on every end. So in the physical as well as in the spiritual, there's protection that's there. And you've been prepared for this, or your spirit team has been preparing you for what's to come, or what this adventure has. I'm seeing it like they already knew what was going to happen. They already saw that was what was going to happen. So they put some type of obstacles. They had you take time to rest. They put you in certain positions at work, but all of this was done very intentional. So you can get to a place that you're feeling confident that you're prepared to take action. Anything else? Significance around water. I'm hearing submarine again. What else do you want them to know about this situation? You're protected. You got a bodyguard. There's a bodyguard. Through all of this that's going on, like if you've been worried about your family, if you've been worried about the timing of what's going on or what's to come, or how things are working out, Archangel Michael has been protecting and preparing you for these. Those synchronicities that you've been sent. I have a read that's called I Know You See Me. And it was just like God kept sending synchronicities. God kept sending signs of what's to come. God kept showing up, letting you know that this is about to happen. And I'm picking that up heavily, that you've been prepared for this. Tell me more. You've been prepared when others haven't. Yeah. Ooh. So there's a community, there's a group of people that have been very deceiving. And you could have been watching this. You could have seen the underlying chaos or the underlying reasons of why this is happening. You could have been watching, I'm getting like you've been watching local news, you've been watching world news, you've been just watching, and I'm seeing someone just able to connect the dots effortlessly. But this is happening because your spirit team wants you to know that this is the time for the action. This is that time. Other people want you to feel as if your spirit team has been deceiving you. Your connection that you have with God is not of the light, or there's something wrong with how you do things in the spirit. You know, if you do any type of rituals rituals from somebody that grew up in like a Christian household, I understand now, because when I was 14, I started doing a lot of religious like studying. And what I'm getting is everybody, what I've gathered is there's rituals done often. When you're doing spelling or you're saying words, that's rituals. When you are reading from some type of religious text, that's a ritual. Most of the time you're reading rituals. You're doing, if you go to a church every Sunday or Saturday, that is a ritual. If you cook a big meal every Sunday, that's a ritual. So a lot of people kind of have these bad connections or ideologies about rituals, but I'm getting like everybody has some type of ritual that they've kind of started or they have adapted to that was very traditional or passed down. There is a lot of people I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing that there are people that are looking at you and what you do. How I'm seeing it is I'm seeing myself on stage and I'm seeing other people kind of in the audience kind of mocking me. I'm seeing kind of faces of disgust or not happy. But I'm getting how the cards fell. Like Archangel Michael has been protecting you. Archangel Michael has been excuse me. Archangel Michael has been protecting your heart while this has been going on. They have been preparing you. They have allowed you to, your spirit team has been allowing you to rest while they prepared. At the bottom of the deck is Metatron. So there is an indication of change. Something that's about to be made better. There's some type of abundance that's going to come from this. Other people, somebody has been trying to make a mockery of you or make a mockery of this situation. There was a community that was trying to exploit you or exploit your emotions or the way that you express your emotions. The way that I'm seeing myself on the stage, I'm seeing like, I'm not hearing anything, but the way I'm seeing it is there's some type of expression. If you're standing out talking in front of others, there's some type of expression that is going on. These cards, the way that they fell out, somebody was trying to exploit you. Exploit your innocence, exploit your naive energy. They came in very deceitful. Very deceitful. Very significance around your heart. Raphael came out. Raphael speaks of healing of the physical and mental ailments. And I'm picking up intuitively that somebody has been trying to, they didn't want this to happen. They didn't want you to have this physical or mental strength or alignment. They wanted these rituals that they were doing, or they wanted whatever it was that they were doing in the dark. They wanted it to affect not just your heart, but they wanted it to affect it where you are defensive all the time. So if you got unconditional love from somebody, you weren't able to feel it. You weren't able to experience it. God, thank you. Let's keep on making it make sense. Bring it all together. There's some energy. that is very hostile. Very, very hostile. Can you get that card for me? Very, very hostile. Somebody has been trying to attach themselves to you or attach to your stability. Trying to attach to your stability. Trying to push you away from what is sacred, your purpose. If you've been having some type of lucid dreams, that is guidance for you to kind of discover or rediscover something, for you to have some type of communication about this in action, or rediscover what action you need to take, what's a part of your sacred purpose, how you should strategize moving things forward, and get out of a energy of anxiety. Anxiety is only you worrying so much about the future. You thinking so much about the future. That's all it is. So there's some type of rest that's here. And it has been here. Some type of deep rest. I'm feeling like you've been taking action, but at the same time, although you've been taking action, there's some type of peace that's here where your soul is kind of at rest. You're not physically you're here. You're doing what's necessary, but your soul is so at peace that it's like a deep rest, where you don't have to worry about the future. You don't have to worry, you don't have to be defensive. You don't have to be intimidated. You don't have to get looped into those things, because you understand that, and you know how to kind of harness that energy of healing. You know how to use energy as the medicine that it is. And you're very devoted in using your energy and using the spirit and the energies around you to transmute how you need it to be. So if there's some type of negative energy that is near you or around you, you hear or you know how to use that energy to and transmute it into something that is positive. If you go through something that is hard, then you know how to transmute that energy. I keep picking up someone wanted you to be very defensive. Somebody wanted you to be very afraid, very worried about the possibilities of what may happen or what is to come. But you don't have to worry about your finances, and you don't have to worry about your soul. You definitely don't have to worry about your family. Okay, tell me, give me last deck. Yeah. All right, anything? Okay. So, it's time for you to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Communication is the key. New moon and Gemini. And a new romantic cycle is about to begin. What you don't see is you need to step outside of your comfort zone so you can be in your North Node. So a Libra or Justice, a Scorpio or water sign. I kept picking up heavy water sign, and a Gemini or a Gemini. Something happening either in these seasons. If not in these seasons, then attached to these signs. I'm going to give affirmations. Okay, so as I was speaking of this deck, it said, fill out is trust in yourself and surrender to the spirits. Anything else? I can embrace change There's an energy of you being afraid to embrace this change. Like you adapt, you don't adapt well, but once you're in it, you're in it. And you move seamlessly. Yeah, embrace change. That's the whole message. There's change that's about to happen, and there's a need for you to understand or know that this is happening. Breathe through it. Just breathe through this change. I'm getting roller coaster. I'm getting like a roller coaster energy, but not significance on like you going up the roller coaster. Not the coming down of it, but you going up. You know how if you're on a roller coaster, it kind of wobbles, it kind of shakes, it goes up, and it's kind of you're unsure of like how fast it's gonna go, if you're gonna get sick, if your weed I just saw somebody going on a roller coaster, and I just saw their hair coming off, their wig flying off. So you don't know what's the possibilities. You don't know what's gonna meet you once you get there. But embrace it, because there's only abundance that's here. Don't worry about this community, because Archangel Michael is protecting you from them. Archangel Metatron is, as well as Archangel Raphael. So you are good. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and donations. Until next time, namaste and blessings to you and yours.